this time?
No.
Why not? It's because women make color go Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gonzo, but they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, just to your friends. I walk alone. I see both sides, other siders. You need to grow. I do lost your mind, but I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to test me for the glory. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on our. So open up your eyes, baby.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
All right, time to take a dub.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the second-year man from The Ohio State University, Justin Fields.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass, yes.
And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tershawn Wharton. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over. Wentz now on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 6 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. They'll have a tough time.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Wentz. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
First carry for Najee Harris. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Fields now to throw.
Oh, that was bad.
The throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
That was enough power, bro.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Harris starts the drive on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Finding space at the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Fields. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. We're scoreless after 1. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Rolling to his left. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The Sanders on 1st down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Fields. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time, but nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Flush to his right. Downfield throw tip, but he still got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Najee Harris with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point.
I missed.
I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Wentz to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 41, Wentz. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Wentz. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To the air again, Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They can really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wentz throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Wentz going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Chicken coop. Are you chicken coop, Dom?
No.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Wentz again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Harris. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And now out comes Houston. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle, because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Isaiah Simmons in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. To throw, it's Wentz. He hits Adams, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going. So, you know, I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Dwayne Smoot in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Wentz, and this is caught by Watkins. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now Wentz, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I
got a comment.
Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. That's swung out wide to Harris. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 44, Fields. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Fields. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Lockett. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Wentz. And it's complete to Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Wentz now to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Now Wentz. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Wentz now on 1st down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Wentz. Flushed out right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope you come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They hand this off to Harris. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On the give, this is Harris. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. On the ground, it's Harris. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Fields trying to throw for it. being chased out left. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Cleveland, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Houston, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls. Falling on the ground, cause my bitch better. Been a rubber back around her ass. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the ride off the court. I got champion genetics. Champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me.
Y'all.
Don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My